The Big Dig. Toronto and the GTA hit with a massive snowstorm, paralyzing roads and stopping traffic in its tracks.
In a rare move, police shut down the Don Valley Parkway and Gardiner Expressway. Officials telling Toronto residents to stay home and stay off the roads unless it is absolutely necessary.
The winter wallop providing too much for snow clearing crews. Plows and trucks were out early, but many roads are still snow covered and clogged. Residents stranded in their homes.
Good afternoon. It is being called an historic snowstorm. Environment Canada issuing a blizzard warning for Toronto and the GTA.
The roads are a mess, an ordeal for anyone heading outside. We're told some vehicles have been stuck on the 401 for hours. We have extensive coverage this noon hour, and we begin with CTV's Austin Delaney. Austin.
Yeah, this is crazy. There's just a crazy amount of snow this morning. I woke up just like everyone else did, took a look outside, and when I better get out there with my shovel and start getting this stuff off my car. Look at this. These are cars, just how much snow has accumulated, how much is coming off the roof. Now, once that falls, that has to be picked up off the ground here, too. And this is how deep it is down here. There's just a lot of snow. The police are saying stay off the roads. It's just too dangerous.
Cars lined up in snow-filled ditches, one after the other, and no immediate help on the way. It appears the drivers could not tell what was road and what was shoulder. Skid marks on the ice-coated sheets where the driver had lost control. The driver of this car getting stuck.
Yeah, it's just too deep. I just need a place to back out, that's all.
The plows have been out all night, seemingly fighting a losing battle. Police Chief James Raymer tweeting, Toronto is facing a serious weather event. Toronto police and other first responders are doing their best to keep our city safe. You can help by staying off the roads unless absolutely necessary and only using 911 in an emergency and imminent threat to life or property.
I'm stuck. I'm trying to move. Yeah. It's gonna get worse. Yeah. It's gonna get worse when I back.
A shock to the system for anyone not used to a Canadian winter, especially one that brings this much snow in one go.
I'm from India. This is my probably first winter. I bought this car. This is my first, I can say, snowstorm.
Cars were pulling over in the underpass just to clean up iced up windshields.
Have you been in a low visibility situation?
I have in the past, yeah, but this is pretty bad.
I wouldn't get out, but I gotta check my mom out, make sure she's 86, she lives on her own.
Even big, heavy TTC buses were getting stuck. These ones on York Mills Road just east of Yonge Street. Brett could not get up the hill to his driveway, so he pulled over on Queen Street just for a moment, so he thought.
Within 5 minutes came by and the snowplow had already put me in, so he buried me in. I think I got a couple minutes work here.
The snow just kept falling, and it was difficult to get ahead of it.
How has this been for you?
Pretty brutal. This is my fourth time out today. I came out once at 5 a.m. I have a lot of elderly people in my building, so I need to make sure they're not falling. Just a couple minutes ago, a lady fell over here. She's okay, though.
Sidewalks far too deep to walk on, people stayed on the streets using the car tracks if there were any. Impossible to walk your small pets on them. Any hilly road instantly became a tobogganing hill.
We were supposed to be in Mexico this week. That didn't happen. Then we were supposed to go up to a cottage up north today. That's not going to happen.
It's a day to improvise, says Tavia.
I'm skiing down my street. Never done this.
Crazy, eh?
I love it. I love it because I don't have to drive right now. Woohoo!
Yeah, woohoo, if you don't have to drive, that's a good thing. Like the streets and the neighborhoods are eerily quiet right now. The CA is saying it's getting about 500 calls an hour. Police again saying if you don't have to go anywhere, don't. Stay home today.
All right. Thank you, Austin. And travel is treacherous on highways. Vehicles forced off the roads. Trucks stopped completely. Crews tried to keep up, but police made the decision to shut down the Gardiner and the DVP. CTV's John Woodward is live at Dundas and the DVP. John, what is the scene like there?
Well, here's something you don't see every day. Take a look at that. A totally empty Don Valley Parkway. That's because Toronto police have decided to close it along with the Gardiner Expressway for safety reasons. Thousands of vehicles stranded thanks to the snow and the ice and the cold conditions. The highway cleared so that the plows could do their work. There's a Toronto police vehicle just to the left of me here closing the on-ramp. That's standing there. It's not clear how long these highway closures will last. We have seen some vehicles come through, and you can actually see just one of them right there. Many of them have police escorts. They appear to be the vehicles that the emergency crews are slowly clearing from the roads. We've also seen a number of plows go by, but as you can tell, the snow continues to fall, so that is going to be an ongoing effort. The snow is continuing to fall. Police are asking people to stay home, not travel unless they have a good reason to. Take your time, have a full tank of gas, wear warm winter clothes, pack emergency supplies, and have a plan. And as of now, that plan will not include the Don Valley Parkway or the Gardiner Expressway. Both of those remain closed until further notice. Back to you.
John.
And this is not how Ontario students and parents and teachers thought they'd be spending their Monday. In-person learning put on hold. The snowstorm closing schools and canceling bus service. And no snow day for many students in the GTA. Instead of returning to school for the first day of in-person classes, online learning's been extended in several school boards. CTV's Scott Lightfoot joins us live with how schools and students are coping. Scott.
Well, Nathan, you know, after all of the anguish and anxiety and the anger parents had about returning to school, turns out Mother Nature had other ideas. On a day when students across the province were supposed to be digging into in-class learning, most of the GTA was digging out. School boards across the area making the decision that today would be a snow day.
We know the timing was not great. That's an understatement. We do understand that. But given the weather conditions, we needed to make the short-term decision. And we felt this was best to try to get as many learning days in for students as possible, knowing what's to come.
It was news that greeted some as they arrived at school this morning, trudging their way through the snow.
Well, the little one's off to daycare. He's going to do, I think, homeschool. I'm not sure if it's on or not.
Yeah.
And then we're going to go tobogganing later on this afternoon. And so, you know, I guess it's a bit of a nice change from the lockdown.
Some school boards announcing students would continue online learning today, others giving students and teachers the day off altogether, delaying the highly anticipated return to in-class learning for many, giving some a day to get out and play.
Overall, I mean, it is what it is at this point, right?
Now, these school closures also affect universities and colleges, although a number of universities and colleges weren't actually having in-class learning at this time, but they are closed for the day. And the return to school is happening at some parts in the province where the snowstorm isn't as bad. Also, I want to show you just something. Never seen this downtown. This is Dylan. He's out cleaning snow today on a four-wheeler. That's how bad it is. He says it's the easiest way he can get around to clear the snow. Reporting live downtown, I'm Scott Lightfoot. Nathan Andrea, back to you.